Hello friends, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Tuesday. Welcome to my office. Just kidding. This is typically though where you will find me working in my minivan while my daughter is at swim practice and my two boys are outside running around just getting all muddy and playing in the rain today. But I am so excited to party with you guys tonight, and I wanted to take just a little bit of time before the party started to show you some of the books I think would be great for Cycle 1. If you are not familiar with Usborne Books and More, they are fantastic children's books, and I really feel that they hit the nonfiction category out of the park. I am a former teacher. I taught early childhood before I had kids and stayed home, and I wish I had these books in my classroom. They are just phenomenal, and I know that they're going to make wonderful additions to your home school curriculum, and I cannot wait to show you them, especially later tonight. So the first one I have is called The Biology of Bananas. This one has over 22 science experiments that you can do with things that you have in the kitchen. There are so many different things that you can do in here using plants. Let me show you the table of contents so you can kind of get an idea of what all is in this book. We have it's broken down by different chapters. So the first chapter is all about plants. The second chapter is about food. Then chapter 3 is called You. Chapter 4 is the world. There's also questions throughout the book that you can answer, and then there's an answer key in the back, and then there's also an index. So you can learn how to make all sorts of different things in this book, which is really great. There's things that you can use to write in this book, and you can see all the different types of experiments listed here. So definitely a really fun one to do with your kids. There's also the chemistry of cola, and then there's two other books I've completely just spaced out. The chemistry of cola, the biology of bananas, and then I don't know, I'll have to pull them, but so be sure to check this one out. And if you hear it's raining here, I'm in located outside of Dallas, Texas, and the rain kind of came out of nowhere this past weekend, and it has just stuck. So we're kind of enjoying it, not gonna lie. It's definitely cooler temperatures, which is nice. This book is absolutely beautiful, and I love keeping it out on my coffee table because just look how stunning this front cover is. This is the Usborne World of Animals, and it's just, oh, I mean, this tiger is so gorgeous. It has internet links in here that have all been pre-vetted. So when you type in the website address, you will be taken to a website that's been pre-vetted. You're not going to be, searching things online that you're not quite sure where it's going to take you, and you know that it's going to be safe for your kids. So we have all about the animal planet, South and Central America, North America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, the Arctic and Antarctica, ocean life, and then a fact file, different animal facts and fun things like that. So this is a really great encyclopedia type book that is, like I said, just so beautifully done. The illustrations and pictures are so pretty, and this is a really great option for you guys. You can kind of get an idea of what it looks like on the inside here. And I feel like I'm going to have to start talking louder because it's really raining here. Not a good place to have my office, although I can't complain. This one is called the Look Inside Wild Weather, and this one has so many amazing spreads in here. Being in Texas, and we sometimes we get really crazy weather here, and the kids often have questions about it. And I mean, how appropriate that I'm talking about weather and it's raining outside. I could not have timed this perfectly. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one has flaps that you can lift to explore more information behind each flap. These books are great if you have a kinesthetic learner, someone who has to be doing something while they're learning. The lift the flap books are great for them. This one talks about stormy skies and lightning and thunder and what causes it. Flaps to learn about that. Does all lightning look the same? Oh, that's a really good question. No, lightning can make lots of different amazing displays in the sky. That's really cool. We are in Tornado Alley, so we have actually referenced this one quite a few times. We've had several tornadoes hit the Dallas area in just the past couple of years, and we know some friends who have been affected by that, and just, kids are curious and they always have questions about, things that they experience, and I love that we can reference a book and kind of help calm their fears and answer their questions too. It talks about the biggest storm, which are hurricanes. So we've actually had some friends in the Houston and Galveston area who've been affected by hurricanes too, and the flooding. So we can learn more about hurricanes and what goes along with that there, and blizzards. And oh my gosh, this book, I'm like, oh, we had a massive freeze this past February where we were hunkered down for over a week here in Dallas with that big freeze, and then all about wildfires. And I know there's several parts of our country right now experiencing that. And so this is a really wonderful book, and I think I might actually keep this one in my car. I actually do something called Minivan Monday where I switch out the books in our car, and I think I might just keep that one in here. This series, the 100 Things to Know About series, is my daughter's all-time favorite series that we have ever carried. She just turned 11 in July, and this series is amazing. If you have a kiddo who loves to know random facts about random things, this series is for you. It is also perfect if you have a reluctant reader, because these books are not meant to be read from cover to cover. They are just perfect for picking up and reading wherever you open the book, and then the information is presented in bite-sized chunks of information, so it's super digestible, and the colors, everything is in full color, and it's just designed in a graphic style way. These books are just really, really awesome, and my daughter can tell you all different sorts of random fun facts about everything. So this is the 100 Things to Know About Science. Next up, I have Sea Inside Oceans. This one is another Lift the Flap book, and this one was so fun. We went to Destin this past summer, and this one was just beautifully done. It was just really fun to have for all of my nieces and nephews to explore and learn more about ocean life and what happens in the deep blue sea. And if we were walking out on the beach, they could learn about crabs and starfish and all sorts of things. So you can see how big this book expands with these flaps on either side, so it makes a really big book, which is awesome. And then, like I said, the flaps are just so great for kids to explore and learn more information, and retain that information by doing movement while they're lifting flaps and stuff like that. So we're a little narwhal obsessed in our house, and this is a really fun fact that narwhals are known as unicorns of the sea. Can you guess why? Because of their long horns, which are in fact teeth. Who knew? These teeth are very sensitive. They use them to say hello to other narwhals. So really fun. This book is just beautifully done, and it's just really fun to learn all different sorts of really fun facts about the ocean. And then finally, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know sometimes it's hard to sit and watch long videos, but this one has really been another great option for us to have as a supplement at home. This one's the Lift the Flap Math Shapes, and it talks all about the who, what, where, when, why, how questions. What are shapes, and then you can learn about the depth and vertices and edges and dimensions and flat shapes and all sorts of things. So this is a really fun math book, and a really great way to explore all the different types of shapes and how to form shapes. And the star is a pyramid, but it's also a bunch of triangles, and so you can make 3D shapes and cubes out of these flaps by folding them all up. And let me see if I can do it with a hand. Whoa, look at that! We made a cuboid. How cool is that? So we have solid shapes and symmetrical shapes, patterns, and turns and angles. Shapes challenge. Ooh, that's like a little fun game. And a glossary and a tangram challenge at the end. So this one, once again, was Lift the Flap Math Shapes. and I cannot wait to show you more this evening. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to message me. I've included my messenger link in a couple of the posts previously, so you can find that there, or you can just click on my profile, my picture, and then just hit message, and I'll get it that way too. You can also comment on any of the posts, and I'll be sure to get that notification. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful afternoon, and I will see y'all later tonight. Bye.